I operated a conveyor belt to load the muck into the cars to take them out.
Ralph Brissette knows all about the inherent risks of building tunnels. Back in 1971, Brissette worked on the Metropolitan Water District's tunnel in Sylmar, north of Los Angeles. For about 2 years, everything went smoothly.
When one car got full, I could stop the conveyor belt, and the operator, locomotive operator, would move forward to the next car.
That's where he was on June 24th, when his co-workers inadvertently struck an unexpected gas pocket deep underground, triggering a massive explosion.
Right before it blew, seemed as though it was like all the air became dead, and then it blew.
Despite warnings from firefighters, 2 rescuers ran into the crumbling tunnel to try and save their co-workers. These photos captured rescue teams pulling Brissette to safety.
Is this still hard for you even after all these years?
Yes, it is. I have I don't know, some kind of I guess you would call it a survivor's guilt.
Brissette was the only survivor of the 1971 Sylmar blast. 17 others died inside the tunnel. The explosion led to criminal charges for the company Lockheed Shipbuilding and the longest municipal court trial in U.S. history. It also sparked the creation of Cal OSHA and some of the strictest tunneling laws in the world. Brissette said he tried to go back to work on the tunnel even after the explosion.
I just couldn't handle it.
Instead, he became an advocate for worker safety.
I noticed that mostly all fields in the construction field has become more safety conscious.
The Sylmar Tunnel was being built for the Metropolitan Water District as part of a state water project to carry water from the Delta in the San Joaquin Valley to Los Angeles. California had been planning to extend that system using tunnels to carry Sacramento River water to the California Aqueduct, providing more water to the Metropolitan Water District. And while those plans may now be changing, the most recent path took the project right through known gas fields.
Extract the same out.
Chris Nudek is a civil engineer who works in the Delta. He's familiar with the gas fields the state is planning to tunnel through.
This map shows thousands of wells, and they're probably going to be having to navigate through hundreds of wells.
Nudek says tunneling around existing wells won't be easy.
I always say it's akin to trying to move an aircraft carrier. It's not going to turn on a dime.
But the engineer says he's more concerned about running into wells so old some aren't even on the maps, as well as other hazards.
There's been situations where private landowners have set wells next to the gas fields on their property and were able to extract gas immediately adjacent to what was perceived to be a cutoff point.
KCRA 3 Investigates wanted to talk to the Department of Water Resources about those risks. Despite weeks of requests, DWR refused to talk to us, instead providing a handout listing efforts to reduce risks. So we went to one of the first meetings of the new board formed by the state to plan and build the project to talk to the director. Tony Estremera acknowledged the potential for problems with tunneling.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there are, like I say, that won't be the only risk. There are other risks that are, pretty serious.
He says they had been waiting for direction from the state about potential changes, something the governor suggested during his inauguration speech.
I do not support the water fix as currently configured.
He said regardless, the exact path of the project still hasn't been chosen. Estremera said how they navigate a natural gas field is still to be determined.
That's more of a technical question, and we're going to have the best scientists on it. So whatever technical questions come up, we'll make sure that the science is updated and is efficient, and we'll answer those questions.
As for Ralph Brissette, he says tunneling is still risky business, especially in areas known to have natural gas.
I don't think I would be too interested in going to work on the project.
He says even with modern advancements, safety of the workers should be the top consideration.
It's very, very important. Should be #1 priority.